interesting race because this is one of those tracks where if it's either going to be a long green flag run or wrecking everywhere.
My ping is high only because I'm streaming.
Your ping is as usual, I see.
Yeah.
Go download a few cars and we're back.
Did Tanner not put up his car?
Let me go look since I am downloading cars right now.
Oh, and we will be seeing.
Good.
Gabe is running the 690 VR car. The one from Cleveland?
Yeah.
User left your channel.
That's one thing I like about Gabe. He makes fun of his own nationality.
What's wrong with that?
I think Tanner put it up. Yeah, I think he
said there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
I saw a
and I
Stan Boyd car, and I think he has a 79.
Okay. I'm gonna get that.
Most retarded prime minister there is in Tony Abbott.
Oh look at my background.
It is so amazing. Sorry.
Yeah, he put it up. I just didn't get it in time.
Speaking of time, I'm going to take this time to download
Okay,
cars.
Justin Lofton, nice pull.
Justin Lofton got pole?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Nemechek in the top 10, Kuroga in the top 10, Townley in the top 10.
That Nemechek truck is good.
Judging by this field, I won't be shocked if he gets a top 5.
Who, Nemechek?
Yeah, because John Hunter was doing really good at Dover last week, so I won't be surprised.
And Nemechek was doing decently well at Charlotte.
Ben Kennedy, you must have something wrong with your truck, because you got out-qualified by Brian fucking Silas.
Oh, man.
Desperate time, definitely, with 27 trucks.
For some reason, Tanner's car still isn't showing up. Let's see.
Because he's a fag.
I have it.
Yeah, I don't see it either, so he might have put the wrong car up, maybe.
No, I see what it is.
What?
You have to change I have to change the number to 79. Wait, are you in the server also?
Yeah, and his number is 79.
Yeah, change the car number on the car file to 79.
User left your channel.
I think that's the issue.
What car number is it originally?
It's 179. And we have somebody.
Your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Somebody got the wrong car. Or something.
Not the right lanes for Happy Hour.
Driver, start your engine in the Kyle Busch free race.
Yeah, now I can see Tanner's car.
I went and downloaded everybody's car because I didn't have it.
You have to you have to change the number. Why do I have line on? You have to change the number on Tanner's car.
Alright.
From 179 to 79. Brandon Nicholson in this car.
Is he even here?
Yeah, he's in TeamSpeak.
Oh. Well, I don't want that car too, then.
User left your channel.
Well, I'm gonna.
Is Tanner's car that silver and blue one with the
Yeah.
reddish numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Stan Boyd, John Conley team.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're doing
Alright,
this in
should have-
style.
Should have everybody now. Mashed potatoes.
By the way, tonight's race will be streamed on the Russian Mafia cable network.
Currently
User
topping
joined
the
your
time
channel.
charts right now is Nick Dawson.
Wait,
Huh.
so wait, don't you mean KGB TV?
Yeah, KGB TV.
Does anyone have a link for the core?
It's probably in.
What, did you not have the right
It's not
core?
in the... It changed for some reason. I don't know.
I know on Dan's TeamSpeak it was in file browser, but
It's not anywhere on here.
Choke when I have my vitamin C.
It's in.
so you're choking on vitamin cock.
Fuck you.
Hang on, I'll take care of it.
Channel
I think he's
switched.
pretty
Hey,
competent. From what I've seen, he's pretty competent.
I'm sorry to interrupt, guys, but Haney, there is no link to the Weedhead core that I can see.
Oh, yeah, there isn't.
So Haney was
Isn't
asking about
isn't
that.
it in the lobby file browser?
Let me double check. I think it might be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Sorry,
Luke in the camo Dale Jr.
Channel
It's-
switched.
it's in the lobby file browser. Haney.
Alright.
Oh man, and by a little incident, I mean he plowed in the side of Pellerin.
Who is this?
It was a couple laps ago. It's over now.
Griffin in the number 7 HP Engine Parts. He is racing for TMI this year. Too
Yeah,
much
buddy.
information there. He's got the second fastest time.
Believe it or not, it was actually Griffin's idea to form Total Motorsports Incorporated.
And yet he didn't run for them last year.
User left your channel.
Well, it's because he didn't run at all last year.
Could've sworn he did.
Well, except for he ran Iowa, and that was, and he ended up winning, and that was like his only race that he ran, I think.
Could've sworn he ran a couple races. The Biehi is in the wall.
He might have.
Well,
User joined your channel.
it seems like the top two right now don't add up to anything.
Yeah. Ike Durbin and Nick Dawson top the time charts right now. Ike
Wait a
Durbin
minute,
with
I downloaded Nick Dawson's car and it's still not showing up.
really.
It's the same 0-0 he's always had.
Yeah.
The Red Bull one?
No.
The
The UNOH.
one.
Come on.
I tell you what, it sure does. I'm gonna get a big feeling of what it's gonna be like to be Michael Waltrip tonight, calling the race while I have like 4 cars in the race that are on my team.
I thought you said you're gonna call. I thought what you meant by Michael Waltrip, you're gonna call the race while drunk.
Well,
Debutant
it is
driver-
Friday night and I'm all by myself.
Debutant driver
Debutant.
Brandon Nicholson, only 7th on the time chart. A whole 7/10ths adrift from Ike Durbin.
Oh man, Casey Lester just had a hard hit to the pit wall after crossing the start-finish line.
Looks like a lot of people are
Yes.
fighting a tight condition right now. At least that's what I can tell by people drifting up towards the wall in the turns.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the hood of Frank Azaretto's
The
car
top
right
two
now.
is literally 0-0-0.
Wait, funny about doing it on the top of the charts.
And Luke Pellerin
Luke
spins into
Perellin.
You idiot.
spins into victory lane.
As Redo brings it down, looks like he's practicing, getting ready to pull it down in the pit lane.
Turner Scott Motorsports winners. Nelson PK.
ConleyMotorsports.com.
Hit 196 at the end of the straightaway. That's a little bit slower than what some of the other guys have been
Good
hitting.
fucking Christ, Kyle. Jesus.
It's like Tanner Clayson and Ryan Griffin are hitting close to 200 at the end of the straights. And I think that shows because looks like Trek Tauger is slowest on the time charts right now.
That truck statistic makes me sad.
Looks like Ike and Lester got into each other.
Yeah, I
Well,
saw
it kind of
that.
looks like Ike went down. Yeah. He looks like he went after Lester.
So right now on top of the time charts is Ike Durbin, who has surprisingly yet to win a race in Lights. I'm hoping that changes today, because he's been insanely fast throughout last season.
And
If he didn't get caught up in wrecks last season, he probably would have been a contender for the championship.
which was won by you.
Yeah, which I don't want to brag about it, because I don't want to sound like
Oh, go ahead and brag. You're
bragger. Well,
you're in the
Well, you have
commentary
every
booth.
right
They can't
to.
hear you.
Talk all the shit you want.
Luger is a piece of shit Canadian who should probably be not Canadian.
Is this
Meanwhile,
is this
green flag
Vincent
in the real
Giacaloni's
world.
debut
No.
in the
wait,
Lights series?
Oh my god.
Possibly.
Let me take a look.
There's 4
User in
trucks
your
already
channel
off the
timed
pace.
out.
They didn't even catch up to the
Let's see.
grid.
Looks like
I think the fastest speed I've seen going into one was 206.
Let's see.
206.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Big, I think,
Yeah.
there, too. And I was going into one.
It's Vinny's debut as well.
Okay.
Cause I should have sworn I saw him race last season.
So we got a couple first-time runners this week. Nicholson and Giacaloni.
Yes.
And anybody else?
Well, Giacaloni is
Nope.
a veteran who's run for the past few years, but he's gotten a few wins here and there, but he's never
Yeah.
quite had the luck that
But-
a bunch of other people have had.
Wasn't
Yeah.
both his wins in the quadruple S series?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to bash on people who win on only super speedways, even though I have 2 of my major wins for on super speedways. But that's beside the point.
My only
yeah,
wins are on
yeah,
super
it's-
speedways.
Well, you don't matter.
Okay.
JK Hart.
By the way,
I've
Fox
never
changed
won
the
on a
picker
speedway.
again.
Or at least a restrictor plate track.
Yeah, but well, either way, you could probably tore a nose up too. I mean, shit, you basically just. I think on like 2 occasions you.
Looks like
showed no mercy
Luke
on
and
track. Because I know.
Luke and BR got together.
Because if I remember correctly,
Buddy
Mayor, I
disconnected
think you
from your
led
channel.
almost every single lap at IRB.
He
Which
did.
I believe you probably led it.
I
Actually,
think you did
believe
lead every lap.
Yeah, I believe he did, but the only reason why it showed him not lead is because I think Ike
Took 1 lap under
got to the
caution.
starting line before.
Whoa.
Yeah. Or
Ike led a lap.
yeah.
And Ryan Griffin just ran his fastest lap. And Ike Durbin, Dawson, and Griffin are at least 3 tenths ahead of everyone else. And 4th place is rather surprising, Ryan Bugай.
Yeah, it's good to see him up there on the time charts, and hoping we'll see a good race out of him, because he struggled a little bit early on last year, but then he really started to
Come into his own.
get into form, and Yeah,
Rutana.
came into his own as Casey Lester just completely Earnhardt's the wall in turn 3. But it's good to see him. I'm hoping he'll be able to. I think one of the things with him last year was confidence halfway through races, getting discouraged with either a car that doesn't handle well or is a little bit tore up because of getting caught up in something. But hoping he'll have a good year this year.
Rutana.
Yes, Alta.
Out of character, real quick. Nemechek top 5.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Nice. Ryan Griffin just ran, well, 2 laps ago he ran second fastest lap and took that over from Dawson. So he's up to second on the time charts now with 17:47 to go in practice.
Up, Peters with a tire down.
Ike Durbin and Casey Lester just got together there. Massive contact in turn number 1. Casey Lester just hit the wall a ton.
Peters.
And
Oh my god, Penny, you're so slow.
How slow is he?
He literally struggled to pass Peters a little bit.
Jesus.
Peters has got a tire down.
Are you kidding me? Wonder if we're gonna have any more people
I'll tell you what,
show up.
another guy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Another guy I'm hoping to see big things out of is Tanner Clayson, because he struggled in some spots last year, but end of the year at Phoenix he had a really good race and had an unfortunate incident near the end. But hoping to see I think he's gotten a lot better as a driver, and hopefully we'll see him continue to improve.
Speaking of unlucky, one person I see in the top 5 right now is
User
Ryan
entered your channel.
who all I've seen from throughout last
User
season
left
was
your
nothing
channel.
bad luck from him.
Yeah, we mentioned him earlier, and he's just like
Well, I'm a fucking slowpoke.
it looks like Ike Durbin just got slaughterhoused there by Tanner Clayson, and Ryan Griffin piled in, but yeah, Tanner Clayson. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the booth for that Phoenix race, but hopefully we'll see good things out of Tanner Clayson this year.
Being in that Phoenix race, one of the incidents that he was involved in was I went in too hot in turn 1 and wrecked him. Which luckily I didn't get done because shit, I want to celebrate. And there's nothing more terrible than having 2 undone when you want to celebrate a championship.
You know, I think really helped me tonight actually. In F5.
What's that?
It was running iRacing actually.
Really?
Yeah, I actually legitimately nearly won my first race today.
I like how people said they were struggling with the default setup, yet I was running pretty well with it.
I brought in my all-purpose setup.
If you don't count that I got wrecked on the first lap.
Tyler Haney just got on track, and he's
decided to drive like an asshole the rest of the race.
Yeah. But yeah, Mayor, I had one race where I started 5th and never dropped below being within 2 seconds of the leader throughout the entire race.
Nice.
At the Charlotte Road Course. And it was actually my first ever incident-free race.
I wish I could have one of those.
And I actually gained like 0.6 on my safety rating and got promoted to Class D immediately after.
Nice. Very nice.
But yeah, I was like in the hunt and like coming to the white flag, I was about a second behind the leader. In the last 2 laps, on the last lap, coming out of like turn 3, I got like close to his back bumper, like 0.2 away. but just couldn't close the deal and got within 3/10 at the finish line.
That's a bad wreck, turn 2.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, Dawson's on
Oh,
the side.
Ooh.
Good dodge by Luke Pellerin
Narrowly
there, and
avoided by Pellerin.
Which... on the note of iRacing, the
that
prize
is a really
for
bad
winning
wreck.
the GOMA Light... The
Oh,
prize
yeah.
for winning the GOMA Light Championship was iRace, which is an 3-month iRacing subscription. But seeing as how I didn't have a debit card, that was practically useless. But at least it might be good until I get one, which might be hopefully soon. But that's beside the point. I still need a wheel though.
So you
So
have
if you have
a
a wheel, call 1-800. What?
you have a 3-month iRacing subscription?
Yeah, I haven't
Nice.
used it. I haven't used it yet though. So.
Sell it to me so I can decide if that game is really shit or not.
It's not.
Well, yeah, and don't be. I hate to talk shit on Nelson on stream, but you know what? Fuck it. But don't be like Nelson and just call it stupid, even though he's basically listening to a whole bunch of 4chan people that are whining about shit.
The thing that NR has over iRacing is it's more fun, so to speak.
Yeah.
What, iRacing?
iRacing, like its biggest downfall
Well-
is how super serious it is.
You can have a lot of fun in iRacing.
Mhm.
It's just the biggest thing for me is the cost. Just compared to going out and attempting to race in real life, there's no comparison.
Like
iRacing
Durbin
would
just got
definitely
spun
be
around
less
by Luke
expensive,
Pellerin
but
during the organized pit party we had there. Now, does the Light Series do group qualifying?
I believe they did it last week.
I wasn't around for it, so.
Yeah, they did. They did it last week.
Okay.
Now my question is how
That'll
they
be
get
cool to
Road
see.
America, seeing as how that track's 4 miles, and we're gonna probably do another pace lap. But
Same
oh
way.
well. Yeah, but hey, more time. Which actually that's gonna be my first race back in Lights, because like I said, this season I'm just gonna cover track. Well, mainly tracks or road courses.
Oh, Luke Pellerin tried to go for a dodge there on Griffin, but couldn't pull it off, and we've got another pit party going.
Road courses are pretty much like my weakest point in all of NR so far. I'm skipping Watkins Glen because that's basically just a super speedway with right turns.
So Matt Crafton's your rater for this weekend.
Ooh, looks like Vinny's pushing up the track. He got into Ike there.
Although Blaney's not far off.
Where is Crafton?
He's in the lead right now. Blaney's not too far off, but is a little bit.
So this could be the year where he gets more than just one win a season.
Hasn't he not won this? Oh wait.
Yeah, he won. He won Martinsville, and that was it.
Yeah, I thought so.
But
looks like
seeing his performances,
Casey, Luke, and Frank all got together there.
But seeing his performances this season, I think Captain's gonna probably get more than just one win. Anyway, and also a person I see on top of the time charts, right? Well, not on top, near the top is Tanner Clayson.
Oh yeah, Tanner.
It seems like it seems like he's starting to pick up his game.
Yeah.
Sitting there in fourth with a 38.785. Hopefully that'll translate over into the race.
Well, the thing that I'd like to point out is that if you look at the differential there between him and Dawson, and you've got the top 3 in one group, and you've got everyone else pretty much. Down to
like 4th on down, they are 4th to 9th is like
really competitive.
Separation.
Oh yeah.
Tanner Clayson went for the dodge there, but unfortunately he wasn't able to pull it off. That is a bad wreck.
Oh.
What are they doing? Anchoring the field right now is Tyler Haney in this number Kodak 25 car. And, well, he's, talk about somebody who's had bad luck. Tyler Haney. I think it's not just a bit of bad luck, but also kind of he seemed like he he seemed like he lacked confidence.
Yeah.
But hopefully
And
we'll
also,
see
I think just
better things out of him this year.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I think just some random stat that no one gives a shit about. It seems like everybody in the field right now all have 1 win. I don't think there's anybody here that has 2 or more.
Did everybody in the field?
Yeah, everybody in
Yeah.
the field. Because let's see.
Doesn't Ryan have more than 1 win?
No, Griffin has 2.
User
I
entered
mean, he
your
has 1.
channel.
He has my bad.
What, a Lights win?
We're talking about Justin Lights.
Okay.
correct?
Well, yeah,
Wait.
I'm just talking about Lights in general.
Okay.
No other series, just Lights.
We have no
And
multi-time
I
winners.
missed a race.
You haven't missed it yet.
Yeah.
Get in.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
still in practice.
7.5 minutes left. Yeah, 7.5 minutes left in practice.
Go get in.
Alright, I don't think I can download it.
Try. You have time.
Yeah.
User left your channel.
Yeah. That was Josh Michaels, right?
Yeah, that was Josh Michaels. So
I thought so.
we're gonna have a decent field tonight. 14
Yeah.
cars.
And Tanner's in the pit wall. He is dead.
Yeah, we're gonna have a decent field.
Yeah.
We're doing better than the Hooters Pro Cup Series, that's for sure. Or the X1R, whatever the fuck it's called, series.
Pass or something like that.
No, it's X1R, I believe.
It's X1R
Oh, yeah.
Pro Cup.
Yeah.
Kuroga, you're doing a
Which-
shitty job at defending your streak.
I've actually been to a couple Hooters Pro Cup races at the now dead USA International Speedway, and it was actually a pretty fun time, seeing as how they had at least about 30 cars per race. I wish that track was still around, but oh well.
It's
We
gonna
used
be
to go to the.
It's definitely gonna be
We
interesting
used to go
to
to
see.
the Myrtle Beach race.
You did? It's definitely
yeah,
gonna
a couple
be.
years we went to.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Damn it. I'm just like Rutana talking.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. Yeah, I think
Okay.
there's a delay too, so.
Yeah, like 0.2 seconds, 0.3 seconds, whatever. Nicholson's in the wall, and he's gonna go around. And
Wait, Jack Nicholson's in the race? That won his autograph.
Brandon Nicholson, I believe, running
I
the
know,
number
I
91
know.
Elliott Henderson Graphics.com Toyota. I think that's the sponsor on that car. So it's gonna
Racer's Garage or
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. He seems like a nice guy. I linked him
Yeah.
some stuff last night about Andrew Ranger's car that he ran at New Jersey, and he seemed thankful enough. So it'll be interesting to see how he
and
runs.
what is Nick Dawson doing?
Looks like he's what is he doing?
Pretty decent mixture of manufacturers tonight as well.
I think Taylor Mawson's seatbelt came loose.
We've got Toyotas, Tuttles, Chevys, Matthews.
Tuttles!
Seems like there's only 3 manufacturers right now. Oh, and a
let's see.
Dodge,
Actually, yeah,
and a
you're right.
Tempest.
There is, yeah.
No Fords though.
But it seems like the manufacturers of choice are the Matthews, the Chevy, and the Tuttle. And the Toyota.
If Robert Nelson was racing, he'd be the only he'd be the lone
Ford.
He'd be the lone Ford in the field.
Yeah, we've got
I remember, which actually, it's funny now because seeing as how we have a whole bunch of Chevys, I think throughout last season, for the most part, I was the only Chevy in the field if you didn't count Barney's Holden.
we have 4 Chevys. 3 Tuttles.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Frank. Ike and I think Luke should be in a title because he's joined TMI, but I don't know if he's TMI in lights.
Well, if he's driving, well, he probably isn't.
We've got
User in
Fair.
your
I guess
channel
you
was
can
kicked
say.
from the server.
got 3 Toyotas.
Mayor, I guess you can. Mayor, I guess you can say your team likes titles.
Yeah.
And if anybody
If
heard
that was a joke, I didn't get it.
It's a
The
typical
car
occurrence.
manufacturer. I like
It's-
turtles. It
And
sounds like turtles.
I like
if
turtles.
you guys-
Tuttle.
I like Tuttles.
If you guys heard someone getting don't worry, it's Dan McKay. No one really gives a shit about him.
Tyler Haney is now no longer anchoring the field. That dubious right has gone to Gabriel Messina in the 690.
Where's that?
As I just noticed that Nicholson jumped up to 4th place in the standings. And Luke. Oh my, that was an interesting maneuver there that happened.
My game crashed. Let me know when I drop out.
You just fell out. And well, Ryan Griffin is now at the top of the time charts.
Oh, 38.249.
The winner of Iowa last season.
Mm-hmm. And so that means TMI's got a 1-2 going right now. Frank Azaretto is still looking for speed down there in 9th place. And Haney's improved on his lap. He's up to a 39.113. Not quite in the 38s, but...
Oh! My goodness! That was a huge wreck behind him there. Someone went first into the wall. I think it was Clayson.
Yeah, it was. Looks like Tanner Clayson either got loose or just came down into him. Went head-on into the wall, and there's Casey Lester and threw him into the outside wall. And...
Man.
Oh, man. Looks like Casey Lester sent out the goon squad here today.
And Trek seems like he's doing some agricultural racing.
Yeah, not sure what he's doing down there.
He probably heard smoke.
Joshua Michaels back out on track here.
Oh my god, they're using Brian Silas for promo material.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they at his thing at Martinsville. Caution's out.
Joshua Michaels making his second start here as he drifts toward the wall.
Let's see, it looks like Michaels is also in a Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Reddick wrecked Benning.
Reddick wrecked Benning. God, that's a tongue twister. Reddick wrecked. 3, 2, 1, and practice is complete.
Practice is over. Come on in. And just like most of the other series in GOMA now, they're going to be doing group qualifying. So that means instead of going straight qualifying, they're going to do happy hour. Then when it comes to race, they're going to grid up as usual. Now take the green flag initially, pace around for one more lap, get everything sorted out, and then afterwards, they get going once they hit the line.
And the first winner of the driver who has the first pole of the season this year was James Hewitt in the 155 Napa Hewitt, but unfortunately he will not be joining us.
Wait, I don't want. Wait, I don't think it was a late entry, but he said at first that he wasn't going to race. He comes in, boom, tough acting.
But yes, yeah, James Hewitt won the first group qualifying pole award. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to do it here. Maybe we're going to have a dark horse who jumps out and takes the pole.
And also another thing I forgot to mention is there's like before they get going at qualifying, there's like a 5-minute clock, and that means you obviously can't leave your pit stall up until like 15 minutes. And with that,
So, my question to you,
once you get out of your car, that's it. You can't get back on track. Can't do anything. So if your car's totaled, you're done.
so
That's right.
the big question is how is qualifying in California going to be different from Daytona?
Well, I think for the most part, this even though it's a speed, I want to say it's super speedway in a way. You still have to let off, so it's
That
like
and
flat out all the way around.
it's going to be interesting to see how people fare single car run versus drafting or draft laps. That's definitely going to play a factor here today.
Yeah, this track's still pretty much a draft track. If it was like a short track, then you'd focus on single car runs.
Uh, 10 cars on track right now so far for qualifying. Make that 11 cars with the blinking Trek Tauger.
What do they call those mini sodas? I'm trying to insult Haney here.
Also, this race is to you by Shiny Tights.
Shiny
Bold new
tights.
taste, Shiny Tights. Yeah. Oh, you weren't here for it, but during the Phoenix race, Mayor was telling this story, and the person he named, because he didn't want to use their actual name. He named her Shiny Tights because I think the tights she wore at one time was shiny.
I think
If Mayor's still here.
I think Trek Tauger's having
Yeah,
some.
I'm here. I had to go let the cat out.
I think Trek Tauger's
Yeah, I
having
was
some
just-
internet issues.
Yeah, I was just letting Rutana in on the whole Shiny Tights thing.
Oh yeah.
Holy fucks, FS1, get it together. I missed a restart.
11 cars on track right now. Ike Durbin disconnected. And so did Vinny. I don't think they're going to be partaking in group qualifying.
And or they might be eating cars real quick or something.
Yeah, Durbin just got back. And 1 minute and 10 seconds until this qualifying session begins.
All right, 1 minute until this whole thing starts. Any picks for who you think's going to get the pole?
I think
I want to say Eichmann because he's been
Griffin.
fast. Yeah.
I think Griffin will get the pole. He seems to be fast overall.
I think it's going to be between Griffin, Durbin, and Dawson for the pole. But of the three, I'm going to pick...
That was almost a bad wreck.
Of the three, I'm going to pick Griffin.
Now for the win, I would definitely say Ike because, like I said, he's fast.
15 seconds.
I would like to see the 7 or the 0 win the pole, but I'm going to go wild card and go with Dawson.
Oh no!
Doesn't look like he's on the track yet.
8 car with trouble. And
Which?
We're green.
8 car?
Nemechek, blown tire.
Messina is going to be the first one out, followed by Michaels, Clayson, Lester, Nicholson, Tauger, Haney, and we've got Bugai there. Dawson pulled out of his pit stall and went back.
So he's done.
He is done.
That's it. He's starting from the back.
Giacalone just got on track. Griffin's pulling out. So is everyone else is.
Wait,
TMI
wait,
cars.
For some
are
reason, Dawson's
who's
sitting in his
going
pit
last.
stall.
Probably just waiting for a good single car runner, waiting for the field to
But he
thin
returned
out.
to his pit.
Like I said, probably the same thing, and or maybe parent troll. Who knows? In real life, caution out. Reddick blew a tire.
Okay. Tanner Clayson's got wall glue on that number 79 car. He's pulling down to the bottom there to get out of people's way. As, oh, Casey, what are you doing? Gabriel Messina is going to be the first one to set a lap time here, I think. And
See what he
Griffin
gets.
up near the wall, and Griffin's around. Ryan Griffin around in turn 2. We're going though.
39.324.
Nicholson runs a 39.556. Ooh, that's Gabe's lap actually
It's
looking
early
pretty
on,
good.
but yeah.
But
There were 38s in practice, were they
I think yes, I believe the weather conditions might have changed a bit. Looks like Joshua Michaels is struggling to get up to speed. Ike Durbin 38.486.
Ike on to the top of the board. And the 158 right behind him. Well, there's Tanner.
Tanner with
Tanner's second.
39.184, but that's 7 tenths
By the
off
way,
of.
Nick Dawson's
Yes?
on the track. Dawson on the track right now.
I wonder what happened with that there. Nonetheless, he is back on track, you said. And Vinny to second on the time charts. 2 1,000ths faster than Tanner.
Yeah, but it also seems that Luke takes second. It also seems like no one's been able to catch
Oh,
Durbin
there's
for the
Tanner.
most- Oh,
38.65.
Second person at 38. Two tenths off of Ike. He's probably found that that he's been looking
Blue
for.
Tanner up in the wall.
Can't say I'm too
You're
surprised. Tanner
And
looked like Tanner was drafting off of Nicholson there, and Dawson up to third.
yep, Dawson up to third.
And Joshua Michaels, something's not right with that car. Not sure what he's doing there, but 42.287. Luke is diving into the pits. Tanner Clayson pulling in as well. Anchoring the field right now is Joshua Michaels with a 42.287, followed by Casey Lester with a 40.048. They're going to need to get some speed if they're going to contend for even a top 10, it looks like. And Casey Lester's done.
He's probably just well. The way I probably want to see it is he's probably just starting in the back so he can take it easy and wait.
Either that or they feel that that car doesn't have any speed for wall time.
That too.
Or it might have been damaged in a incident that we missed.
Looked like he had some right side damage.
Ike Durbin's still on top of the charts.
Looks like Dawson's going to get a draft lap here from Clayson. Possibly.
That could
197 at the end of the straightaway.
Zoo. Goes a little high.
He's carrying some serious speed.
He is. This might get him up to second. Ooh, not quite. 1/10.
Nope.
Little over a tenth off.
Ooh.
But now Tanner's got himself set up pretty good. If he tagged the wall there, trying to run the high line, but guess that just didn't work for him quite well. Top 5 right now.
Not quite.
Top 5 right now is Durbin, Clayson, Dawson, Nicholson, and Giacalone. with 9:20 remaining.
And Dawson's in the pits.
Oh, got a spinner off of 2. It's Nicholson. But he manages to, he just barely touches the wall. Giacalone gets by with no incident. And the 91 brings it down onto the apron.
Yeah, looks like he got wall glued and tried to just bring it down and looped it there, just barely tapped the wall, and looks like no damage.
Probably gonna pit for 4 tires, W.
And I don't blame
try
him.
it again.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got Tauger and Haney working together. Not sure how that's gonna work for them.
Tauger is 12th position right now. Haney holding on to top 10 qualifying position.
Ryan Griffin.
Finishes out like.
Ryan Griffin looks like he might have a good lap setting up here, drafting with like Durbin.
Oh, he's 200 going into 3. If he can keep it under control. In fact, he's holding his speed real well. That's 3 miles an hour faster than Dawson was able to hold it. And now Ike's going to pull down to the inside and let him go by.
Top of the time charts.
That's a
And the top of the
38.364.
So it's Total Engineering, Total Motorsports Incorporated, however you
Yes,
say
Total
it is, 1-2.
Motorsports Incorporated 1-2 with Tanner Clayson in 3rd.
And Frank's still trying to find speed down 11th.
Now it's going to be interesting to see if, oh, looks like Durbin and Griffin might have this down to a science.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to be...
They're helping each other out. Oh, Ike in the wall.
Ike's in the wall.
Ike's in the wall, Drift King, and he saves
Yeah,
it.
good save.
Tough break for him. That was looking like it might have been a flyer of a lap.
They got plenty of time to try it again, though. 7 minutes remaining here in qualifying.
Definitely.
But if you take a look, you're exactly right. They do have it down to a science. They're running it not quite like a tandem at the super speedways, but they're sitting. One of them sits out front and lets the other draft behind him for a couple of laps, or 3 laps or so, and the second lap would be the go lap, and that's what's gotten Griffin up to into pole position right now, is having that draft.
The near wreck off Ford just a little bit ago. Michael's hit the wall, almost spun, saved it, but he is slow.
I think he's
heading down the pits.
he's just slow to begin with. I think he's not confident on how to drive that car. Yeah, he's bringing her into the pits. Yeah, that car is way off the pace.
Oh, yeah. 42.066. It looks like he's got some right side damage as well, just a little bit.
Oh, Frank up to 5th place.
His, last lap to a 38.5-6, still 3rd though.
And Frank was drafting with him that lap, and he got up to a 38.834. Dawson to 3rd by 5 1/1000ths of a second.
Mercy.
So all the top 5 have broken into the 38s. Nicholson and Messina are within 22 1/1000ths of a second of both breaking in themselves.
And so far no one's been able to break the NASCAR record.
Ooh, Dawson just Dawson just ran a lap by himself, 38.501. If he can run that by himself, it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to do in a draft group.
Guys,
What?
The streak is over, I think. Hiroga has crashed.
Oh.
Aww.
Also, Peters was involved in this as well.
I think Joshua Michaels is getting ready to actually go out and set a decently fast time. As
Who's still leading?
I don't know, man. That car is slow.
Yeah. Eric.
Crafting is still leading.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't think it's a crash. I think they blew up.
How many laps to go?
Still 100.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Azaretto brings it down in the plane. He just ran a 39 even.
Every time I look at Joshua Michaels, it reminds me of an ASA 90 car.
Yeah.
Maybe because
Joshua
it's a
Michaels is
Challenger.
just struggling there in that 08 car. He's all
Yeah.
over the track. Tough break. Oh, he is turn number 5 for some of these guys. That is,
That's might not gonna be good during the race.
I probably tell
Luke
you too. There's gonna be some guys that are faded with him after this practice session or this qualifying run.
Luke Pellerin, yeah, just updated his lap to a 38.727. He's up to 5th.
mm-hmm.
Leapfrogs over
Azaretto there.
Azaretto.
As Michaels just like he has. Michaels looks like he has no confidence going into the corners there. As
Well, oh, he's in the wall.
Ooh,
Michael's in the wall again.
Well, also seeing as how it's his like third ever race.
well, he just bettered his lap 41.436. That's still
Car
not that
spinning off a
fast.
2 Azaretto.
ooh.
Oh, looks like he's on the apron. He's got that thing saved.
Yeah.
Actually,
Doesn't look like there's any damage.
I think he lost it coming out of the pits. Just lost it on the apron.
Yeah, he lost it coming out of the pits and the change in banking there. No harm, no foul. So Joshua Michaels, his car, that car is swerving towards the wall coming out of turn number 4.
Tanner popped the wall. Ryan Griffin's been sitting on pit road for the last 3 minutes.
And also, Azaretto is running. Has moved up to 6th.
Pellerin has called it quits.
Well, yeah, down to 6th.
Pellerin, instead of pulling into the pit lane, pulled it off the backstretch, so maybe some kind of issue with that car.
Haney ran a 39.185 last by. And that's good for 11th.
Ryan Griffin sitting in that first stall.
And Josh Michaels kicking up some dirt.
We've got a minute and a half remaining. If anybody else has got
Dawson
enough.
Up to 38.42 that last lap.
38.42. That's good enough for a second. It's going to be interesting to see if Griffin comes out here for a last-minute lap.
I don't think he will.
This will be his last chance, most likely.
Unless he's going to time it just right.
He won't have time, I don't think.
Looks like Azaretto.
No, he won't get around. He'd have to leave now.
I think Dawson's surrendering the pole to Griffin because he's coming in.
Yep, Dawson's in.
Haney's gonna come around.
Not good enough.
39.4, not enough.
Yeah, Dawson's gonna concede.
Like it's it. The only other 2 cars that are on track are Giacalone slowing on the backstretch, and Haney looks like he's gonna try and get one more lap in, but he doesn't have anywhere near the speed going into 3. He's 187.
That car needs a lot more speed.
Leapfrog Bugai.
He's bringing
he aborts it. Or try to abort it.
And qualifying is over. Your pole sitter is going to be Ryan Griffin. That is if he's still there. Oh, and he disconnects.
He didn't disconnect. He just got off track.
Well, you get what I mean.
I think he was sitting there waiting for somebody to beat his lap, and if somebody beat his lap, I think he was going to pull out. So, now we move on to the race.
Where this is probably going to